Hey everyone, if you're setting up a serious home lab or small business network, you've probably noticed the Ubiquiti UniFi Pro aggregation switch popping up everywhere lately. It's getting a lot of attention because it packs some serious networking muscle into a single unit. I've been testing it out for the past few weeks, and I thought I'd share what I've found so you can decide if it's right for your setup. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, this isn't your average plug-and-play switch. The UniFi Pro is a Layer 3 switch, which means it can handle routing between different subnets right on the device. That's huge if you're trying to keep your network organized without adding another router or firewall. I've got my lab split into separate VLANs for testing, servers, and IoT devices, and the Pro handles all the routing between them smoothly. No extra hardware needed, which saves both space and money in the long run. Another thing that stood out to me is how it lets you aggregate two standard Ethernet ports into a single 2.5 gigabits per second or 5 gigabits per second link. If you've got devices like NAS boxes or workstations that can handle faster speeds, this is a game saver. I connected my main workstation to the switch using two Cat6 cables, and I'm seeing real-world speeds that are noticeably faster than a single gigabit connection. File transfers to my NAS are snappier, and even large video edits feel more responsive. It's one of those features that you don't realize you need until you try it. Power over Ethernet, or PoE, is another big plus here. The UniFi Pro has a built-in power supply that can deliver up to 60 watts per port, which is perfect for powering devices like UniFi access points, cameras, or VoIP phones directly from the switch. I swapped out an old PoE injector for this switch, and now I've got one less box cluttering up my rack. Plus, the power management in the UniFi controller software lets you schedule when devices get power, which is handy if you want to shut down cameras overnight or during off hours. Rack mounting is straightforward, and the included rack ears make it easy to slot into a standard network cabinet. The design is clean and professional, which matches the rest of Ubiquiti's UniFi lineup. I've got mine mounted right next to my UniFi Dream Machine Pro, and the whole setup looks tidy and organized. The cables stay neat, and the switch doesn't take up much space, which is always a plus in a crowded rack. Management is where this switch really shines. It's fully integrated with Ubiquiti's UniFi controller software, so you can monitor traffic, configure VLANs, set up QoS rules, and even update the firmware from a single dashboard. I've been able to tweak my network settings on the fly without having to log into the switch itself. It's especially useful if you're managing multiple UniFi devices, because everything is in one place. The learning curve is pretty gentle, too, even if you're not a networking pro. The 10 gigabit Ethernet ports are a nice touch for future-proofing. Even if your current devices don't support 10 gigabits per second, having the option means you won't have to upgrade your switch when you do get faster hardware. I've got a few 2.5 gigabits per second devices connected, and the switch handles them without breaking a sweat. It's the kind of investment that pays off down the road when you're ready to scale up. Now, it's not perfect. The price tag is a bit steep compared to basic gigabit switches, so it's not something you'd grab for a simple home network. You really need to have a use case where the advanced features matter, like VLANs, routing, or PoE. Also, while the UniFi controller software is powerful, it does require a bit of setup if you're not already in the Ubiquiti ecosystem. If you're just looking for a plug-and-play switch, this might be overkill. All in all, the Ubiquiti UniFi Pro aggregation switch is a solid choice if you need a high-performance, managed switch with advanced features. It's great for home labs, small businesses, or anyone looking to future-proof their network. The integration with the UniFi ecosystem makes it a no-brainer if you're already using other Ubiquiti gear. If you're on the fence, the link is below so you can check it out. Let me know in the comments if you've got any questions, I'm happy to help. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.